With every person, and even you want the best car for the best price. That is a fundamental aspect to this. If you can keep that in mind, that people want the best car for the best price, that'll help you provide that for the customer. Because usually a vehicle, for most people, it's the second largest purchase behind a house. Most people, especially the ones that don't know much about cars, they're careful, they're worried. There's a lot of internal and family pressure to make the best possible decision. And that right there alone is a ton of pressure. I mean, just knowing that you need to make the best possible decision, there might be a better option. How do you know this is the right one? Should I keep looking, or will I lose out on this one because it'll sell before I can get back to it? These are stressful questions, guys. And customers, most people only buy a car every year or 2 years at most. Some people it's 3 years. So, they're stepping back into an arena that they haven't been in for a year or two. They have very low experience in. Nobody teaches them. They don't teach this stuff in class. They don't teach you how to go buy a car. YouTube is getting a lot better. And people, they are very obsessive about researching all the possible information online, sometimes to the point of information overload, to where they have a hard time making a decision because they've researched so much. And when it comes to buyers, they do not trust sellers, and a lot of people have been burned by a used car before. I would say probably a large portion of people who have bought a car have bought a bad car before, and we all know that. I mean, I'm sure you have too. This is what happens. This is the environment that we're working in, and this is what we have to work with. So it is your job to become almost like a knight in shining armor, or like a lighthouse on the hill. You have this incredible opportunity to just be better than every other seller. And it's not hard. It's very easy. It just takes some effort and a shift of mindset. And not only do people want the best car for the best price, they want a ready-to-go car. They don't want a project. They don't want to spend okay, this is something that really is stupid. I see, let's say a car needs an engine and the value is $4,000, and the person will sell it for $2,000 and say, sell them for $2,000. It needs an engine. Engine only costs $2,000, but this car is worth $4,000. Well, yeah, that might be the case, but people don't want to buy that over something that's ready to go, especially if they're not getting an incredible deal and incentive to do that. So they don't want a project. They want to have minimal startup costs. Just something like taking it down to the mechanic, getting an oil change. They can understand if it's a few little things here and there, or maybe the tires need to be rotated, or even put some tires on it. But people don't have the time or the budget for a project. Your ideal customers anyways. I mean, of course there's people that do, but we're talking about our ideal customers. They don't have the time or the budget for a project. They are very busy people, and you don't want to get into the business of selling projects. Now, if you have a car that is a project that needs to be dumped, dump it quickly, take the loss, and move on.